Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. So in today's video, I'm gonna organize my pantry. So this is the mess that we're gonna tackle today. Have you guys ever heard of black soybeans? If you are into keto and you do net carbs, I don't, but it's 7 grams of dietary fiber and 8 grams of carbs. So it's actually 1 net carb. They taste really good and they're a great substitute if you want to have black beans in a bowl or something like that with like cauliflower. They sell these at Whole Foods is where I got them. I don't need to save that. Now I bought these shelves a while back. I think I got them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, like this, and then you expand it. So that is a lot more manageable. Just the more visible things stay, the more that I actually use them and the less stuff that just piles up because I bought something that I didn't need. So the next thing we're gonna tackle is this second shelf. Probably should have started from the top, but I'm not very good with getting stuff started. I just kind of go in and do it because if I sit there and I try to organize myself and think about how I'm gonna do it, it never gets done because it overwhelms me. So what I do is I just start with whatever shelf is annoying me the most. I felt like I had way too many of them that I didn't need, and it was really hard for me to look through the stuff. So now I'm gonna move on to a less stressful shelf. I do not like them at all. They taste like chapstick. Maybe it's how I made them. If you guys have any ideas or recipes for these or any recommendations, please let me know. So I'm gonna start off pulling everything from here this way. Get rid of like any of these little plastic things because they just take up space. I actually have a recipe. Well, it's not my recipe, but it's one of my favorite dal lentil recipes. I have a video where I make it, so I can actually link that down below if you're interested. Putting these 2 packets together because there's no need to have all of this just hanging around. Wanted to tell you guys about these really cool things that I found at IKEA, and they're for like chip bags. What I do is I kind of just like cut the top off, and whatever's left, I'll clamp it and then just leave like the bottom part that's left because that takes up less space. Now this shelf up here, I have like all of these cookbooks. I actually have this one in a Ziploc bag because it's a really old Cuban cookbook from Nitza Villapol. And she was like the Julia Childs of Cuban cuisine. Somebody gave this to me, somebody who still lives in Cuba and had one of her original books. And it's kind of falling apart, but it's super interesting. It's like a, you know, an old relic of before the Cuban Revolution, before the days of Castro. So I really take care of this book and I only open it and pull it out very few times because I don't want to damage the pages. So that's why it's in this. So now that I've done this, all of this, and this, next shelf that we're doing is this bottom one, and in here there's a lot of like bigger, bulkier stuff that doesn't fit as well, and I'm gonna try to find a better solution for it than what I have going on right now, because this is my second least favorite shelf right now. as you can see, I got rid of all like the little containers that were here. I actually had to throw away the flour and stuff because a lot of it had like an expiration date of like 2017. So you can tell that I'm not a huge baker. So I moved, I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging here, and it just makes more sense for me. I'm actually going to put the rice at this shelf down here, and I'm gonna put this stuff up here, because that way I can put this big bag of rice next to it. And then it just makes more sense. I have beans, I have rice stuff, and then I just need a little bit of space for that. And then this is just kind of like packaged foods up here. I'll make another label for that, and that just fits better there. Okay, so this is our last section that we need to do. Okay, so we're back. Oh my God, these are so old, and they are from a birthday party, a Hello Kitty adult birthday party that we threw a friend of mine, and I still have them, and I'm actually gonna leave them out because we are talking about doing game night like pretty often because we had so much fun in the last one that we did. And I did record, but we were playing games, Cards Against Humanity, and every time I started to record, something inappropriate came up, and I do like to keep my channel family friendly. So yeah, I don't need to explain that anymore. So I'm gonna leave these out so that I use them up when they're over, or else they're never gonna get used. Okay guys, so this is the pantry once everything is done. We have all of the Ziploc stuff up there, breakfast items, my Thanksgiving stuff. This pretty much stayed the same. Organized all of the cans, rearranged this stuff, rearranged the dog stuff, got rid of all of the cluster and congestion in this area, got rid of some stuff down here, opened up some free space over here, and then this opened up some space over here too, and I don't have like anything straight on the floor. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed organizing with me and getting this mess of a pantry together. So I'll catch up with you guys in my next video. Thank you again